Hey everybody, it's the top of the hour, and around these parts that means very little, except that you've got a little bit of time to get some snacks, maybe get something to drink, get all comfy cozy, and share out the link with your friends and family not already in the stream, because Rankinator will begin in about 2.5 minutes.
Do you wanna ride in my blimp, girl? Do you wanna ride in my blimp? See the night sky in my blimp, girl. Do you wanna ride in my blimp? Do you wanna dine in my blimp, girl? Do you wanna dine in my blimp? Red wine and some shrimp, girl. Do you wanna dine in my blimp? Do you wanna love in my blimp, girl? Do you wanna love in my blimp? I own an entire fucking blimp, girl. So do you wanna ride in my blimp? Do you wanna ride in my blimp, girl? Do you wanna ride in my Do you wanna ride in my blimp? Do you wanna ride in my blimp? Do you wanna ride in my blimp? Do you wanna ride in my blimp, girl? Do you wanna ride in my blimp?
Welcome to the Virtual Stab Comedy Theater. It's time for Rankinator. So please welcome to your screen, Rankinator.
Hey everybody, welcome to Rankinator. It is time for your favorite game show on Stab every second and fourth Friday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Because we're the only game show in town. that's how I do that one. Welcome to the show. If you haven't seen it before, it's a real fun, easy, simple show. We got 20 words. We give it to 3 comedians. They're gonna argue, debate, hassle, negotiate their way to making an ultimate list of 20 words from worst to best. The best word will go on to face our other number 1 words in a Word of Champion show after 20 episodes. This is probably like episode 3 because we just wrapped up another season last time. My name's Kevin Scott Brown. I think I got most of it. This is Rankinator. Right, these are off the cuff. Here we go. Enough about me and my beautiful California sunset. It's spring, and spring means new things, and that's what we're doing tonight. We're doing a bunch of new stuff. And with us are 3 brand new contestants, never before on the show. I can't wait. We're gonna have a great time. First off, I'm going to take the longest bio. He is a comedian and writer from DC and part of the Midnight Gardeners League, a sketch group. Maxwell Wolfsoon.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly as Dutch as that.
That's what I was going for. You ever done one of those 23andMe and you like find out something crazy?
Absolutely not, because I don't want anybody to have my DNA. The fact that people
right.
do that makes me insane. That's so, I'll send a corporation my DNA. That's wild.
And then they have it on lock. They have it on lock and they can like,
Right.
they own you.
And then one day you're walking down the street and you lock eyes with somebody who looks just like you, and then that's it.
Yeah. Jesse, forget Rankinator. We're just going with crazy conspiracy theories for the rest of the day.
Yes.
As soon as you see your clone, they steal your soul.
Oh my God, he's right. Max, what is your strategy for tonight's game?
I'm going to say my strategy is gut reaction, anger, not backing down, and belittling people on personal attributes.
All right, we do have bullying processes. Don't bully anyone, and let's not.
No. I would never bully
someone
anyone. I'm just going to attack them personally.
That's all I ask. Keep it in line. Next up, she is a comedian and writer from Lodi, California. Rhoda Ramon, how are you doing today?
Hello, I'm doing great. Glad to be here.
Yeah. You ever do one of those 23andMe? I'm going to ask everybody now because I didn't come up with any good questions.
No, good. I don't. I am too scared for that. It basically will just tell me you're ethnic, and then I say, got it.
Oh, yeah. I got a big surprise from mine. Super white. Who knew? Like this guy's just Europe. So
the whole country,
the whole continent. What is your plan for tonight's game? You heard Max's plan of bullying and pushing his way around. What do you think?
My strategy tonight is essentially to just go for a zone defense, play good offense. And since I'm the only female in this group, if I really don't get my way, I'll just cry. That seems to be a really good strategy. And,
I was going to say support all women.
I won't back down.
Perfect.
I'm like Tom Petty. I will be petty, and I will be like Tom Petty. And I won't back down.
Wow.
Perfect.
Triangle offense, boxing one.
No special teams. Thank you. I just finished Ballers.
Nice. Yeah. All right. Next up, our final guest is gotta practice that accent. He's a swell dude. Coming from parts unknown.
Oh, Philadelphia.
From Philadelphia. I just wanted to add something else.
Yeah.
Lamar Lee, how's it going?
I'm good. Lemaire. It's okay.
Lemaire.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
No,
more.
1920s.
Dude, it's okay. That was solid, dude. I don't know. I just felt like I wanted someone to sound like Jesse Owens around me. Not Jesse Owens.
Oh, wow.
40s. Langston Hughes, I mean.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to deviate from the random question of 23andMe. We're talking about WrestleMania. What is your most excitable match this whole week of wrestling? Which one are you most excited about?
The Fiend versus Randy Orton. That's going to be a pretty good match. It's pretty
That's
solid.
Right.
Yeah, they have a long story there. It's been working for years. Randy Orton burnt down Bray Wyatt's house before. There's a lot.
Tale as old as time.
Oh, and he lit him on fire too. He lit him on fire.
That's right. Randy murdered a guy. Let's not forget, pro wrestling, Randy Orton murdered a man by burning him alive.
Not a man, a fiend.
Okay. There's a guy in that costume. It's attempted murder, at least. Besides other things you've talked about, triangle defense, things like that, what is your strategy for tonight's game?
I'm a just be chill. I'm gonna see where it goes. I'm pretty affable, so if they make a good argument, I'm like, you know what, you're right. But I do have a bone to pick with the list.
Okay, we'll get to it. Speaking of the list, great segue. We're gonna start. I'm gonna read off what we have here. These are just in no certain order, and every word has the word new in it. Let's start with number 1, New York, new, newcomers, New Mexico, New Orleans, newspaper, New Coke, newbies, News Brunswick, newlyweds, New Year's, New Guinea, New England, New Amsterdam, renewable, stonework, New Zealand, Newfoundland, New Hampshire, and Newt. And I think that's right. Yeah. And I will never again make a list that mouthy. Learn my lesson on that. And as we start, we're going to have an open debate discussion. Number 20, what is your least word? And let's see if you convince your compadres to vote with you. Let's start with Max.
This is the one that I had the strongest opinion about, to be completely honest, and it was New Year's. I think New Year's should be dead last because New Year's fucking sucks, stinks ass. It's like a terrible time because you try to force yourself to have fun, but it's this weird holiday that doesn't mean anything. And like there are many other words on this list that we might like or dislike, but New Year's is bad. This is my opinion.
Okay. Any takers on against that or for that?
I actually put New Year's a little bit higher on my list just because although I definitely agree with a lot of, pomp and circumstance around the holiday, it is super fun when you can actually find something fun to do. Kiss somebody at midnight, get super shit-faced, and pretend that this time that diet is really going to be seen all the way through.
When am I going to kiss somebody, and when is my diet ever going to work? Look at me.
You make a good point. Is New Year's the most rapiest of holidays? We'll find out tonight.
I don't think that's what this is.
St. Patrick's Day for sure.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, that's a great point. Yeah.
St. Patrick's Day for sure.
Boston coming in
I
strong on.
Halloween.
Anyways, we'll discuss that later.
Yeah, well,
Next
American
top
life
20.
is a nightmare.
Yeah, we'll have to rank holidays by rapiest.
Oh, wow. All
What's
right,
the
great.
most Me Too holiday?
What did you have down for number 20 then?
I put stonework just because I have no idea why it's in a group of new. I have nothing against stonework. It just felt like it was not like the others. So by default, it just got put in the last place.
That's that's my problem. My problem is the words with new hidden. They should be at the bottom.
That's right. It has new in it. It's just hidden.
Stonework's my 19 because of that. But my number 20 is New Hampshire. There's too many white people in New Hampshire, so it's number 20.
Wow.
That's fair. I dated two different women from New Hampshire that
Same
I
name,
am
I
no
bet.
longer with. No, not same name, but they did live one
was
town
all
apart,
Jennifer.
and they talked shit about each other.
Yeah.
And then they got back to me, and I was like, "Why am I involved in New Hampshire stuff? I'm in DC."
Why, is it just Jennifer with different like letters in the name, like Y?
Yeah, it's
instead of
Jennifer
I?
with every Y and then no
Oh.
Y's.
It's because you have
I would
rich boy
actually.
Yeah, and that's where it stops with the hair.
I would be willing to put New Hampshire in 20 because that was actually my 19 for the reason that my college roommate was from New Hampshire,
Yeah.
was a size 0 at the time when I was definitely not even close to being a size 0, and accused me of stealing her clothes.
Sure.
And I had to actually go in front of a group of RAs and
Wow.
defend myself that I did not steal her clothes. So I'm more than happy to put New Hampshire at number 20.
You
If
think
they,
all-
if they made you put their clothes on, it was a prank.
I think that makes sense. And both
They were
of
stolen. They were gone.
both of the people that I dated accused me of stealing their clothes. And
Is that just a
New
just
Hampshire is
because
trash.
I did steal their clothes, that
That's-
doesn't make it any more true.
I've never been to New Hampshire. That might just be a thing. Maybe they're so cold they have to steal other people's clothing to stay warm. So
It's
it
true,
looks like
makes
we're all agreed on putting New Hampshire dead last. Is that everyone good?
Yeah.
I
Jesse,
agree.
lock it in. New Hampshire, number 20, and we're off and running. Hampshire, New Hampshire. All right. Other words we could talk about 19. We could talk stonework. We could talk New
Yeah.
Year's.
I'm in on stonework being 19.
Yeah, it's
Put it
especially
higher,
now
just
because I
'cause-
didn't realize that the word new was in it. So now I
It's
feel
in
stupid.
there.
So I'm okay with being 19.
I put it way higher just because I was like, oh, just like stonework. Well, that's very essential to society. There's a lot of stonework around.
Yeah,
But
for
listen,
Stonehenge, obviously you're making props for Spinal Tap, right?
Yeah.
Well, look, I go by a lot of stoneworks in my day to day. So, but look, we can also put it 19 because I agree that having it hidden is like.
I think Max just exposed himself as a witch
stone-
hunter.
I was gonna say he's a stonemason or something. He's just like, a lot of stonework where I come
What else
from.
do you need a stone for? To stone witches? Well, or at least from
You can stone anybody
Oh,
if you
that's
try
right.
hard.
from an
enough.
earlier
Could be.
century.
Can be
You're a
pro-stone.
time hopper, warlock.
I mean, we're all kind of nodding. Should we put stonework at 19 then, just to put this to bed, Max?
I'll do that, but all I'm gonna say is, hey, look, I'm being a team player at this point. So
Okay.
later, I'm gonna hold that over you and really be a
All
piece of
right,
shit.
Jesse, lock it in. Stonework. Stonework is now gone. I'm sorry, chat. I think the chat was kind of pulling for stonework.
Nah, dude,
Who
you guys
knows?
are stupid. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, I
chat.
know.
I'm
It's
sorry.
everybody who is in the chat for stonework, get some stonework on your house, get it trending, and then
Yeah. Yeah, get that
It
stuff going
trend.
viral. Stonework hasn't been viral since 4000 BC. Number 18. Number 18. We'll just keep the show going.
I put Newlyweds for the same reason as Stonework.
Tired of seeing it everywhere.
I think we're going to be best friends because I actually put Newlyweds in.
Wow.
Newlyweds are so fucking annoying.
I am a technical. Well, it depends on how you count a newlywed. I'm within the first year of my marriage, so I put newlywed slightly higher.
Well, because when you're a newlywed, your whole you're so excited, you're still on that high from the wedding and the honeymoon. If you were lucky enough to have one, you've got your whole future ahead of you.
But that's the thing. We got married during quarantine. It was last July, so we've been married. So when people are like, "What's it like being married?" I'm like, "Well, the government makes you stay at home, and you have to wear a mask." So it's pretty weird. I don't know about being married.
So what you're saying is that the quarantine has sped your marriage through the newlywed phase to maybe 7 years.
Exactly, the 7-year itch, and I have hives all over my body.
That's not the same thing.
I put newbies.
Newbies.
Because I hate that word and how it sounds. That's frankly the whole reason.
Can you give me an example of what a newbie is? Like, who's a newbie in your mind?
Just like somebody who's new at something, but it's like the person who would call someone a newbie is like kind of a piece of shit. Like that guy's a newbie. It's like, well, who are you trying to impress, Craig?
If we could go back to WrestleMania, Bianca Belair versus Sasha Banks. Bianca Belair is a newbie. Sasha Banks is a veteran. All right, continue.
No, but how does that affect your opinion of the word?
Of the word, I like taking advantage of newbies. Like in video games. In video games. I would
not like to have a clip of me saying that.
Yeah, if you don't want to, I take advantage of people that are new.
But no, in video games, but that's like that's the price you pay when you are new, right?
Yeah, it's getting whooped.
Do you have a phrase or word for 18, or do you have newlyweds? You think you guys sticking on the newlyweds thing?
2 to 3 newlyweds can go. If you want my marriage to fail, just let me know.
I'm still on newlyweds. I'm still down for newlyweds.
Yeah, I like newlyweds there.
They're like, yeah, no, we don't care about your marriage. That's fine.
Yeah. You heard him, Jesse. We want his marriage to fail. Newlyweds at 18.
I'm sorry, your wife.
50% of all marriages do.
Yeah. I'm sorry, your partner. You guys are both
Very
cowboys.
Man.
Yeah.
I mean, she's a woman, but we are both cowboys, so thank you.
Yeah.
Cowboys?
Yeah.
All right. Number 17. Awkwardly moving on. What do we got? I think we cleared up the board of anything mentioned so far, really. Nothing
New
really.
Coke.
New Coke. Wow.
Because, before you were saying you were thinking of like the real thing, or I'm thinking of the real thing, but you were just thinking of the word.
Yes,
but I think the real thing is like it was lame and it sucks, so I was putting it last.
When I hear New Coke, I think this party's about to go for a little bit longer.
Yeah, someone brought the New Coke.
Yeah, yeah. It's pretty ranked high for me. It's ranked pretty high for me.
I understand. But see, personally, I prefer old Coke at my parties, like an aged cocaine, something that's really been allowed to mature.
Just in a barrel.
Yeah, exactly. With some port.
Yeah, it's just a pile. Cocaine ages in piles.
That's right. Add a little baking soda, it's perfect.
No, I'm okay with New Coke going down there. I don't really have hard feelings about it.
There's several Canadian provinces that have yet to come up. New Brunswick.
Hey, I was thinking about New Jersey.
I don't think that was on the list.
On the list.
New
Someone got into the New Coke too early.
Yeah.
Did I forget New Jersey of all places?
Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I didn't even put it on the list.
I think New Jersey is a solid middle pick.
It's not even on the list, though. You can't put it on the list if it's not on the list.
I would put New Jersey above New York.
Whoa.
Oh, I know. I'm starting. Yeah.
That's like a Philly thing, though.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
We've got Mid-Atlantic understanding, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, we West Coast people don't know anything about that.
You guys were talking about Stockton.
You guys all sound like this to me.
That's true.
Like, come on, dude, knock it off. We're trying to be chill. Come on, man.
That's wicked crazy, guys. Am I right?
Wait, are you guys from here?
Boston?
Yeah. You guys could be from here.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We are. So 18. Anyway,
Oh.
17. Any 17s?
I would be willing to put newbies or new Coke at 17 because both were hovering around that.
I'll go with newbies. I have newbies. I'm down for newbies because
Newbies?
newbies is pretty low for me too.
Because newbies
Okay.
suck, but it also sucks to be a newbie.
It also
True.
sucks. Yeah,
That's a good point.
it's being like a
Definitely
white
lock it
belt.
in.
It's getting whooped all the time.
You know,
Lock it in
like when
newbies.
you're a newbie at stand up, nobody talks to you or everyone's like,
No, I make them talk to me. I get in their faces.
Yeah.
I find
Everybody
the
loves
oldest
that guy.
man at a stand-up open mic, and I ask him for his opinion on my set.
Yeah.
oh my god.
That's brave.
That is well, let me tell you, young folk.
None of the
Number-
newbies never ask me. They just think I'm somebody's girlfriend or wife.
Oh, I feel for
You never get
Uh,
asked.
Let's see, number 16. That's my job to keep the show going. Stonework. I'm scratching off words.
I put New Brunswick because I don't know where that is, and I was
Exactly.
going to look it
Where
up.
is it? We don't know.
It's one of the 3 Canadian maritime provinces. I mean, who doesn't know?
don't listen
Just
to him.
roll
He
your
didn't
eyes
know.
like, ugh. So
I was
stupid.
pretty sure.
I
He
can't. I
didn't know when he
gotta.
Googled it.
I got. I can't. I got New Brunswick because of New Jersey, and it keeps. I got some great New Brunswick memories. So,
What? Like what?
But they don't know. They're West Coast people, so like explain what New Brunswick, New Jersey is.
New
because-
Brunswick, New Jersey. It's like a small town, but it's like a college town also.
Oh,
It's like Rutgers is there, and the Colgate factory, Palm Olive Colgate is there.
you're really
uh,
selling me on it.
Their
they have some
toothpaste is
fancy
Then it
squeezed
does.
out of New Brunswick.
Yeah,
Oh,
some
oh my
nice
God.
breweries. They got a theater there where they do great shows. I haven't seen any shows there. One
Lemire, do
time-
you work for the New Brunswick Chamber of Commerce?
It sounds like you
Not yet.
do. It sounds like you're trying to get people to come visit.
No, I just did Lyft a lot.
I can tell. You look
Take me home
tough.
to New Brunswick.
Yeah, it was one of the best.
There was something that got skipped and we didn't talk about. New Year's was kind of left in the dust,
Mm.
though. It was Max number
Yeah.
20. So
I don't like New Year's. I think it sucks, but you know.
just
I
I
bringing
can
it up.
go. I can go New Year's. I can go New Year's.
I'd be willing to go New Year's. That's fine.
Doing New Year's?
The diets never work out anyway.
Yeah,
That's true.
It's all
As long
false
as number
promise.
1 is not New York, I'm good.
Jesse, lock it in. Number 16, New Year's, the least favorite of holidays. Because I still work New Year's, but I
Right.
work New Year's Eve, but I don't work New Year's Day, which is
Yeah.
stupid. Let me
Although
think of-
Philly has the Mummers Parade on New Year's Day.
Don't lie. Don't lie to me. I don't.
That's 100% true.
Yeah, the
All
Mummers
right, all right.
Parade. The Mummers
Uh,
Parade is known for blackface.
So,
I retract my statement.
So before we get to number 15, that's our first trivia question. These are all based off of new things. If you think you know the answer to the question, just say your name. I'll call on you. You answer it, and you get like a little special bonusy thing for the game. Here we go. This famous actor was originally part of New Kids on the Block.
Rhoda.
Max.
I heard Rhoda first.
Is it Donnie Wahlberg? Oh, I was gonna go with Joey McIntyre.
That's not technically correct. Max, can you take it?
Ooh, I was going to say Mark Wahlberg?
That's correct. Not Donnie. It was Mark Wahlberg was the original. Yeah, gotcha. Just I wanted to give it to you, but I
The
can't.
wrong brother.
The wrong brother, the
wrong
wrong nipple,
Wahlberg.
the wrong.
Wrong Wahlberg. I was
That's very East
barking up
Coast.
the wrong Wahlberg.
Hey, I got a third nipple over here.
Wow, what an incredible Wahlberg impression.
Thanks, no problem. I watch a lot of the Wahlburgers.
I watch a lot of the
Wall. The Wahlburgers. So you get the most powerful bonus in the game, I think. You can choose any word yet that has not been locked in, and it gets automatically moved up to the top 5. We cannot
God
discuss
damn
it. We cannot do anything with it until we get to number 5.
Okay. I'm going to do, I understand that this is an awesome responsibility.
You can also deny it and keep the game going. I don't care what.
Nope, fuck that. I'm going to use my power. I'm a white dude. I'm not going to let this go.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm going to put New Orleans into the top 5.
Oh.
You son of a bitch. No,
All
okay.
right.
No.
New Orleans is now in the top 5.
I think New Orleans is worthy. I'm willing to argue its placement in the top 5, but genuinely, I think for just sheer debauchery and life crammed into a sweaty little part of the world.
That's a crazy number 5, but I'll allow it because I don't care.
I have to go
Number
grab my
15.
food. I'm so sorry. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Oh, yeah, your food's here. Yay! His food's here.
Oh, let me
Yay,
stand
I'm
up.
glad he got his food. Number 15, while he's gone, we can just do whatever we want.
I was going to say, is newcomers similar enough to newbies that we should just knock it out?
That's a good question.
I did have a teacher named Mr. Newcomer. He taught me physics his first year teaching. And I was like, your name's not really Mr. Newcomer.
Someone said barking up the wrong Wahlburger, and that's pretty hilarious to me on the chat. Poor judgment. That's funny. Go ahead. Sorry. Newcomers. Same thing or not? What do you think?
That works for me.
Okay. You guys agreed on that? Let's just put it down.
Yeah.
I think this
why
is
not?
good. I like that this has like the efficiency of a work meeting at certain points.
Yeah, it's pretty good, huh? But we don't get paid for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Newcomers.
Better than work.
Lock it down,
Whose
Jesse.
dreams are stupid now, Dad?
Yeah, Dad, who never comes to my show, even though it's on the internet. You could easily click on it, but I don't care. I don't mind, Dad. I get you're busy. You work for Amazon. Number 14.
Is your dad Jeff Bezos?
My dad works so hard.
My dad works so hard. What does he do?
Okay. Is new Coke out of the
No.
new Coke out of the
Hey,
mix?
man,
No, I think it's-
everything's in play.
New
you were
Coke. I
quoting
was also going to say
Rhoda
Newt.
said that. Rhoda said bark at the wrong one. Oh man, that's smart. They were just quoting you. I feel bad now. I have the memory of a goldfish. I'm gonna leave now.
But the body of a goldfish.
Yeah, the body of a goldfish.
I'm gonna fight for Newt just because Newt's commander and he's one of the awesome Hufflepuff, and I just cut my son's hair like his, modeled after his. My son is also a Hufflepuff, so I'm
totally
gonna
yield
fight
to
for
that.
Newt to stay up.
I was torn because I like Newt's the animal, but I hate Newt Gingrich, and I feel like the word
Oh,
Newt
damn it! You
evokes-
just
it evokes
I didn't even think of
it's
him.
50-50.
Now
While
I'm
you were
thinking
gone,
of
we put
Voldemort.
down newcomers at 15.
Newcomers at 15. Okay, yeah.
That's fair. And we were discussing either New Coke or Newt.
Yeah, I think New
Ooh.
Coke makes sense. We can leave Newt for further up
Can argue
because
for
it's
that.
torn. It's really it's like split.
This is.
Give me a second.
I like parties, but also newts are like animals, and they're pretty
Yeah.
chill, you know.
They're like animals. What are they?
Don't
they're-
ruin it for
you know,
him.
Are they
Don't think it's-
reptiles?
They're lizard people, you
Yeah,
know.
what are
Lizard
they?
I think
folk.
they're amphibians because they go in
Yeah.
water.
They can-
Yeah.
Some newts can run on
I
water.
failed
Ooh.
science.
Newt Gingrich
Newts
on water skis.
I'm going. I guess.
Well, now he's in hell. So
I guess I'm going.
Yeah.
Now, wow, I hope he's
Did he die?
no, but
Not yet.
maybe
Oh, who was I thinking of?
Prince
You know who's
Philip.
still alive? It freaks me out.
No,
Okay.
wait. Yeah, who's still alive? That freaks you out. Wait, no,
Betty White.
who was I just thinking about?
I don't
He
know.
just
W. Bush.
died.
John
He
McCain.
just died. No, he
Uh,
died like the day of Lent, and I gave up social media, and I was so sad because I couldn't see all of the
I
mean
don't
things
know
that
when
people were
Lent
writing
is.
about him.
I don't
Anyway,
know.
let's move on.
Newt.
Oh,
I gotta go. No, what's the other one? New
New
Coke.
Coke.
Got a new Coke. Newt's got to be top 5 because they can run on water like Jesus.
are we good with New
Fair
Coke?
enough.
Then we can put New Coke at 14. You good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jesse, lock it in. New Coke at 15. 14. 14. Number 13. Ah, yes. Yeah.
New
Rush
Brunswick.
Limbaugh died. Rush Limbaugh is who you're thinking of.
Rush
With the
Limbaugh,
chat.
thank you. Oh my
That's with
God.
the chat. Thank you, Jesse.
Ah,
Yes.
Thank you.
Rush Limbaugh.
I was going to think about that way too long.
Oh man. So I was gonna say the person who's still alive that I didn't realize was still alive, Bob Dole. Bob Dole,
Oh my
97
God,
years
Bob
that
old.
guy is
Dole.
old as shit.
Bob Dole. Bob Dole's old as shit, man.
Yeah.
Him and
And
Prince
his son,
Philip.
Bob Dylan, on the wall behind you.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah, uncle. That's my ex-boyfriend. What are you talking about?
Number 13. Do you need me to refresh what words we have left?
I was going to say, I think I have an idea. We
Okay.
have 3 New Brunswick, Newfoundland, and
Yeah.
New England. That's basically the same fucking place. All three of them. So if we could lock in all three, you know what I mean? New Brunswick and Newfoundland are like in the Atlantic Ocean in Canada.
Yeah.
And
But I
then
kind of fuck with New England though.
which parts? I mean, my wife is from Connecticut, so I can't be totally
Maine, Vermont,
I don't think it's a positive.
Boston. Maine, Vermont, and Boston are pretty sick.
Boston. I don't know. But Maine and Vermont. I like Maine. So should we put Canada as the next two?
I'm in.
New Brunswick and Newfoundland.
And you know what?
That was exactly what the order that I had anyway.
Wow.
I like Newfoundland ahead of New Brunswick only because it's called Newfoundland, because they were like, it's newfound land. No other renaming is allowed.
They were rushed to have that name in by noon, and they're just like, fuck it, Newfoundland.
Oh, R.I.P. Rush.
That's right.
If we say it bougie, they'll never figure
They'll
it
never
out.
know.
Exactly.
Newfoundland.
It's all in the way that you say it.
Can we go?
So,
can we get New Zealand and New Mexico out of here too?
okay, come on now. Hang on one second. Give me a second to catch
You want New
up.
Zealand ahead of New England. That's okay.
So let's just what do you guys want for 13? Is it New Brunswick or Newfoundland?
I say New Brunswick.
New Brunswick?
Mhm.
All right, Jesse, lock it in. New Brunswick.
New Brunswick, old news. You burn.
Okay, and before we get to number 12, we get another trivia question.
Okay.
So, Max, you're out because you got the last one right. They get easier as we go along, accordingly. Yeah, and say your name if you know the answer. This is the capital of New Mexico.
Oh, is it Santa Fe?
Say your name first.
Rhoda?
Yeah, go ahead. What is it?
Is it Santa Fe?
I have to check. I don't think it is actually.
I don't think it is either.
You have to check.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, it
do.
is Santa Fe. Santa Fe
Okay.
is the capital.
Albuquerque is the biggest city, but Santa Fe.
Yeah, Albuquerque is the biggest city. I always think it's
Okay.
Albuquerque. If I'm wrong. All right. Good job. Good job. Good job, West Coast people. We got it.
I thought the answer was new.
We
I
did.
thought
we
the answer
did.
had to be new something.
It wasn't
New Mexico City.
It wasn't
is the
New
capital of New
Wahlberg, was
Mexico.
it? It was. It was okay. So you get a power. Is there anything that isn't unlocked? So anything on the 12 words that you don't like, I will toss that word out and put a new word in.
Shit. No, I like that order.
You like
I'm
how?
good.
I mean,
Yeah.
the 12 that haven't been processed yet.
Oh, okay.
so
sorry.
Like, no,
Put
I'm just
one
making
that's
sure-
got to be one that I want at the top.
Well, I mean, like if there's any word that hasn't been locked in yet that you don't like newspaper, New Orleans.
Okay. So
New Mexico.
all right.
Toss out one of the words that are unlocked.
I will say
It can't be New Orleans.
New Guinea.
New Guinea.
Ooh.
New Guinea is gone, and we're gonna put in a little word that
I
I
like
forgot
it
to
when
put
it's,
on the list.
when it's a papa.
We're gonna put in New Jersey.
Mm.
New Jersey. New Jersey has been added to the list because
All
I
right.
forgot it the first time. Thank you. Thank you. We did it.
I think
Yeah.
New Jersey can win this thing.
All right. Number 12.
From Jersey.
Jersey.
Jersey's pretty great. A lot of your favorite people come from New Jersey.
But is it better than New York? Full on?
I
As
don't
a
know.
state,
Masha?
as a
Yeah.
city?
The boss.
I don't think it is though.
It's
I love
better-
Jersey.
the
I'm not.
Bills.
It's not a negative Jersey thing.
It's better than New York. New York's more expensive. You got to pump your own gas.
Simon and Garfunkel are from New Jersey. It says mixtape. Simon and Garfunkel, New Jersey residents.
Simon and Garfunkel and I, a real fact, we're all in the same fraternity, the same
Wow.
Jewish fraternity in college.
And
Hmm.
you?
That's yeah,
That's the part you hung on
exactly.
to.
Gamma Star of David.
Number 12.
But I thought 12 was Newfoundland.
We haven't locked it in yet. So
Oh.
Newfoundland?
Lock it in.
Lock it in.
Get Canada out of here.
I'm ready
Sorry,
to lock
Canada.
and load.
All right. Okay.
They
Whatever
always think
that
they're
is.
better than us, locking the borders because they think that we like guns and disease too much. I mean,
Canada's,
come on.
they think they're so
Jesse, lock it
much
in.
better because they
You're
have
funny.
health care.
And you know what? What if we do like guns?
And,
What if we do like guns and disease? Maybe I like to pay for my health care. Who cares?
yeah. See, you're so much better because you gave us Tegan and Sarah. No, thank you. Okay.
The Lego movie, we like that, but otherwise,
What have I become? Number
my sweetest
11.
friend.
Yeah. Number 11. What are we thinking?
I think new, as in you used to know,
Oh.
because knowing something is useful, and learning something is useful. But having known something is not fucking useful at all. So you're like, oh, I knew that. Damn it! Like that was my when I saw that word. That's how I felt.
I think
You
new
gotta
is
start
in the
pronouncing
top.
the Ks.
New has to be in the top. It has to be like top 10, top 5 maybe, because like there's too many banger song titles with it in there.
Oh, good point.
Okay, that's fair.
And then you can also tell someone like, I knew that was gonna happen. Like hold it above it. Like I knew
Not
your
if you're me
boyfriend.
and you're dumb as
I
shit.
knew he was gonna cheat on her.
Yeah. That's good. Where would we be without that word?
What about New Amsterdam? Because that's the old name for New York.
That is the old name for New
And
York.
it's like when the Dutch ran it. So it's like,
Ugh.
that
Your favorite people.
The friggin' Amish.
Hey, the Dutch gave us the apple pie, so
Yeah.
It's
And,
also a show with a super hot lead actor
but
that
The
I
Dutch?
don't watch, but my mom does and tells me that I need to check it out
Who's
show
the
is that?
actor?
because it comes on before she watches Chicago Fire.
oh, okay. I
Sounds like your mom's got a really horny TV lineup.
She would
TV's
die.
too sexy nowadays.
I don't know
Chicago
his.
Fire.
I don't know his name, but he's hot.
Chicago Fire could be a show about strippers too.
The Chicago
Or
Fire
have
is
to, like,
other people.
dispensaries.
Chicago Fire with the fire as the eye.
Yeah.
It's a Chicago Fire. We've got a bunch of different strains. This is arson.
Yeah.
It'll make you burn down a bunch of people's houses.
I would be okay with Newt going in there since we were trying to.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know if we
It's
felt
a-
like
it's a
Newt was
torn
supposed to be
word.
higher. Now that
Weirdly,
it's
the-
associated with Gingrich, I feel it's kind of dirty.
Yeah, get it out of there.
All right, Jesse,
I
lock it
wasn't-
in.
yeah.
Number
Apologies
11.
to the
Newt.
squishy lizards.
Newt.
Other than
It's
Newt.
so
By
cool.
Isaac Newton. Isaac.
Damn, dude, Gravity?
Dude,
Could have
yeah.
been on the list.
Number 10. We're breaking the top 10 here. Oh, actually, let's do the last trivia question. There's only one person going for it, so go ahead. And,
Oh man.
it should be pretty easy.
All right.
A New England clam chowder has thick, creamy milkiness to it. What does a Manhattan clam chowder have that's different?
Lemaire.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is it soup?
Why not? It's a soup.
Yeah, you know.
This is the hardest question by far because I have no fucking idea what the answer is supposed to be.
I'm like, tell me, East Coasters, what is it?
No,
I
no,
was
is
like-
it that it has oysters in it?
I was thinking Ninja Turtles.
It's a color thing. So it's the clam chowder is white because of milk. The Manhattan is red because of
Tomato.
what's that? It sounded good. What
Blood.
was that? Not with the other
Oh,
guy.
tomato.
That's it.
You know,
Correct.
'cause
Tomato.
the-
That's it. That's
Yeah,
right.
'cause of the
Yeah.
gravy. Oh,
You
because
got
everyone
it.
yeah.
It's the sauce. You gotta have the
It's the
sweet
sauce.
sauce.
I would have taken
baby.
soup too. Like just being
Yeah.
like it's soup.
East Coast cuisine is about the sauce.
Yeah.
I just didn't think it was like I was like, oh, their chowder's not thick. I don't know. It's like,
That's I'll take it,
Chowder.
honestly. I should have just taken it. So this is the last power up for the game. It's called like a redemption. Is there anything that we've locked in that you want to bring back to the game right now?
Yes. Can I hear the words again?
We have
his gun to
locked
his head.
in. We have New Hampshire, Stonework, Newbies, Newlyweds, New Year's, Newcomers, New Coke, New Brunswick, Newfoundland, and Newt.
You know what? And just like the Phoenix, you know, like when you see it at the party, put New Coke back in there.
New Coke is back into play. Yeah, perfect. New Coke. All right. So then, what would we like to be number 11?
I say New England.
Oh.
Let's bury it.
Can I
It's-
go? I want to go New York because their chowder sucks.
It's got that sweet tomato in it.
Yeah.
You got to get that lycopene.
You know, as a half Italian man for play, I hate tomatoes. So yeah, New York. I go New York. I feel like New York has a lot of hype too. You know,
Never
like
been.
everyone's like, I gotta go to. Yeah, don't.
Never
I've never
I
been
am
hot
kind
and
of
snow-
sick of New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New York's played. It's done. It's
Like
over.
when I watch movies, I'm like, there are other places. You know?
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
But all those
come on,
movies are filmed in
Spider-Man.
Toronto.
We already
We
figured
should
out
be putting
Canada.
Canada down once again. I think New England is way worse than New York. I'll ride or die on that, but I will be outvoted.
No, dude, I think New York's better or worse than New England. New England's prettier than New York. New York doesn't even have trees, really. Albany
it
has
does.
trees, but like when we're
The
saying New
whole
York,
Hudson Valley,
when we say New York, we mean New York
Niagara
City.
Falls.
That's Canada too.
Yeah. A beautiful bridge to another country that you want to destroy.
Maine has mooses, meese. Maine has meese. They don't have meese in New York.
Yeah, they do. They keep them caged up in the Bronx Zoo at gunpoint. And that's what's beautiful about that city. It's a bunch of corrupt garbage. And that's what America is. So if you get rid of New York, there's nothing left.
So, Rhoda, do you think New York?
Yeah,
Or what do you think?
honestly, I've only been to New York. I haven't been to New England, so I don't have any dog in this race.
We could also
I'm so
throw New
uncultured,
Mexico.
I haven't traveled.
Could throw New
New
Mexico.
Mexico?
under
It
the
is
bus.
straight up racist. He was just like, I want to make her feel some to see Mexico because
I mean, New
Uh,
Mexico is an interesting place. I've been there once.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to Mexico? Anybody?
Did you storm the Area 51?
Makes a lot of sense.
New Mexico. I'd be willing to put New Mexico in there because a lot of people are. I actually know a couple people that are moving from California to New Mexico that they think it's so much better.
It's the.
I know
place
somebody
that's
who's
on the
moving from the East Coast to New Mexico because he's like, it's where everything's going on, man.
That's annoying. New Mexico.
You watch a couple episodes
rise.
of Breaking Bad, and suddenly it's the new
Yeah.
metropolitan area.
He is
Don't they-
going out there to sell
I-
meth, but
I'm gonna
he
take
did
it,
change his name to
Jesse.
Heisenberg,
New
so I have no reason
Mexico
to
at
think he won't be
11.
successful.
Don't they know
Works
it's hot
for
as
me.
hell out there?
It is hot as hell.
It's hot as hell. It's a desert. The
Maybe-
whole place is a desert.
Yeah.
Not one part of it is cold.
Well, there's the very top of one mountain.
Yeah.
That's probably there's plateaus. Number 10. What are we thinking? Number 10. New York was coming up a lot.
New York, New
I'm
England.
I'm in on New York for number 10.
I'm going to lose this argument. I'll let it go. But I think New York is getting. This is my dissent. Is that New York's getting seriously undercounted because there's a bunch of awful bullshit that comes with New York, but there's some good bullshit that comes with it too. That's all.
Mm-hmm. How we
The more
feeling?
you
New
know.
York? I'll take it. New York?
I'm anti-New York because of Marvel Comics.
Okay,
Specifically. Specifically
Explain.
Marvel Comics. They destroy the most beautiful city in the country every single movie.
They're not real movies though.
You don't know that.
Documentaries.
Where's
Yeah,
the
well,
proof?
that's fair. You don't know
Where's
that. You
the
said you've
proof,
never
dude?
been to New
I've
York.
never been to New York.
So
You don't know.
Yeah, I was there when Hulk punched that giant monster.
when Iron Man, this is all PTSD for you. I'm sorry, I wouldn't have brought this up.
Yeah, I watched Hulk slam Loki a bunch. It was comeuppance and it was sweet, but it wasn't enough to make me not want to leave the city.
It almost sounds like a porn.
I just
Slamming
need
each other, comeuppance.
Rhoda. Do you agree on that? New York, number 10.
Sure.
All right, Jesse. Let's take a bite out of this big apple and put it to sleep. New York, number 10.
Oh.
So yeah, we have. Let's see. We got left. We got New Coke. We have newspaper. We have New England. I think we still have New Amsterdam. Renewables, New Zealand. Let's see, Newfoundland is gone. And
Can we go? What about what was the fourth new thing you said, Kevin?
New Amsterdam.
New Amsterdam?
I'm down for New Amsterdam. Get him out of here.
That's New York.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's the other
yeah,
name for
get
New
him
York.
out of
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, I'd be
It
fine
just
with
makes
that
sense
too.
thematically.
Jesse,
Old
lock it
Amsterdam
in.
is out of here.
New Amsterdam,
I mean, yeah.
which was once old New York, now no longer.
The
in
reason
play.
that Wall Street is because when it was New Amsterdam, that's where the wall was.
And
Wow.
now we have a lot of
Yeah.
problems because of that.
And that's why you watch Rankinator, to learn bizarre history facts like that for people from the East Coast.
Precisely.
Yeah. Where are we at? Number 8? Number 8.
Ooh.
It's getting tricky. It's getting hot.
I think New England or new.
New like past
KN.
ideas.
Wait, we
Yeah.
still haven't done. Okay, that's where I'm like.
What do you need?
I was lost.
Okay, I can go through the list again. Jesse,
I'm good with New England. If we could just put that to bed, I'm fine with that.
You good with that?
It's been
Let's
America's
put it to
problem
bed.
for a long time.
Yeah, she's just like, can you guys stop bickering about it? Let's just put it down.
Oh wait, what was in the top 5? Was New York in the top 5? Untouchable?
No, New Orleans.
No,
is.
New
Oh,
Orleans.
okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
New Orleans
Okay,
is.
cool. All right, cool.
Yeah, so we're good with putting New England at 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jesse,
Get
lock it
'em out
in.
of
New
here.
England at 8.
New England at 8.
Tune in.
New Amsterdam at 9. Chicago Fire at 10.
Wow, your mom's got a whole new lineup.
It's just such a horny show.
My mom does not answer my calls on Thursdays.
What do we feel for number 7? Number 7.
Number seven.
We still got New Jersey. We still got New Coke running around.
Oh, I could go New Jersey for number 7.
Really? Giving up the
While-
ghost?
While it's better than New York, it's still a big old piece of shit.
No, I'm
So-
totally down only because it's the peak of New Jersey achievement to be like, oh, we're better than New York and New England. We'll stop. We're
It's
good.
also-
We're good to settle.
The peak of New York achievement is moving to New Jersey.
I think the peak of New York
No,
achievement is
all
moving
New
to California,
Jersey's
but
Yeah.
settle an argument about being like one word, Sinatra. 2 words,
ring a ding ding.
Springsteen.
I'm still confused why it's called New Jersey. What was the old Jersey?
Jersey
Yeah.
in England. That's a place.
They
Is
retired
it a
it.
place?
Someone
Yeah.
just put on a new.
It's an island,
You know,
the Isle of Jersey.
oh.
Jesus.
All the
Because
all the
British
New
people call
York-
sweaters jerseys, so they got
Oh.
a New Jersey.
Yeah, exactly. It was where they got their wool.
They had to put it in the same time Newfoundland was already taken. So it's like, I got a New Jersey.
New Jersey, hey.
It's cold on the East Coast.
The colonial NBA used New Jersey for almost all of its uniforms, and that's how an
It's
industry.
cold
was born.
over here. We want to play basketball.
Put us inside, coach.
Throw me a slam dunk, George Washington.
I would watch that so much. Oh my god. So we're good with New Jersey at 8 or number 7, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jesse, lock it in. New Jersey at 7. New Jersey's.
New Jersey.
I like that joke. Yep.
I would
What are we?
say New Coke for 6. I'm
Okay.
gonna just or for 7, whatever
Okay.
number we're on.
Number 6, round 6. So
Okay.
New Coke for number
Okay.
6.
Yeah.
I can do that.
I feel like
All
I'm
right.
ready to put that to bed.
You gave it a new
Right,
life,
right,
just
right.
like New Coke would give you at the party. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
It made it
We're
not
bigger.
very far.
You know,
Yeah.
some more.
Yeah.
Lock it in, Jesse. Lock it in. Top
Just like the
5.
Phoenix.
Top 5. New Orleans is back into play. We can discuss New Orleans if we want. Just so you know.
Newspaper.
I think
Newspaper?
renewables.
No, renewables is a finalist, dude.
I like renewals because it's like recycle, reduce,
Yeah.
That's what we're all about out
reuse,
here.
It's
save
never
the
gonna
planet.
save us. The recycling system is already broken. Most of what you recycle goes into the garbage already. I've been waiting to go on this rant.
Why don't you tell Santa Claus is dead too while you're at
Yeah,
it, Mr.
like-
Yeah, he
Garfield?
is, and you're drinking his blood every day. So why don't you change your behavior?
But I don't know, man. Newspapers always make me sad.
Print is dead.
I like newspapers. Newspapers was on my top because
I like
the original tea.
Yeah.
That's how you find out. You can look
Yeah.
over it. That's how you find
Yeah.
out your old classmates' parents have died. You know, I like the old
Wow.
throwback videos where people are in old films, you know, people would circle the paper. It's original Craigslist.
I
Yeah,
like
but-
it for
You know,
movies. For
It
like, yeah,
reminds
you
me
need
of
to.
so much of, you know, if you're trying to be a spy, you just pop it up.
But
If you're trying to
newspapers,
explain
You don't
something
know
in a
what's in it.
movie, you got to use the newspaper.
newspapers, newspapers are a non-renewable hassle.
Oh, very
Just
true.
like people, baby.
Wait, I thought newspapers could be recycled.
That's
I mean,
what you
it's a
thought, but they
fire.
can't be because renewables are a lie.
Okay,
It
I'm
was
gonna-
part of a photo shoot in America's Next Top Model.
Oh, don't talk to me about
Post
America's Next Top
with
Model. I know all
newspapers
about
because it was a renewable source.
Yeah.
And that's exactly the kind of fake philanthropy that Tyra Banks loves to engage in. Because if she used her power for good, she could turn this country into a communist dictatorship under her rule, and we could actually get something done.
Just so we're all on the same page, I'm going to repeat what the top 5 are. We have
Okay.
New Zealand, newspapers,
Oh,
New
wait.
Orleans. What?
Get New Zealand out of there.
New.
What's New
and
Zealand doing in
renewables.
there? What?
I don't
It's
know, man.
crazy.
You guys
It's
didn't
like a
lock it
crazy
in.
place.
Let's get New
I
Zealand
love New
out of
Zealand
there.
because they've had an amazing response to COVID. They have a
true.
bomb-ass prime minister,
That's
Taika
true.
Waititi.
That's true.
I like Taika
beautiful
Waititi though, but they're like, don't they hate indigenous people? They got
Maine
some
Clement.
sadness down there. They got fires. I don't like fires. You ever heard of a
Australia. They have
stonefish?
earthquakes.
I think they're thinking of Australia.
They're the same shit.
That's true.
That's like someone saying something about
that's
Canada
true.
and being like, "That's America." Like, yeah, same shit. Who gives a fuck?
America North, whatever. Fuck them.
Yeah.
I'd be more
America's
willing to get rid of newspapers than New Zealand.
Okay.
I think newspapers
Zealand?
go first,
New Zealand has stonefish.
I'm gonna keep newspapers because
but
it's
not
like
stone.
it's like
ware
when
or whatever it is.
the shit really hits the fan. What are we gonna use to insulate
Mhm.
ourselves if we don't have newspapers?
You could paper mache newspaper.
You
It is
could
renewable. I
set
take it
stuff
back.
on fire. You could do ghetto wrapping paper, which I've done when I was a starving college student. It's got a lot of different
Book covers.
functionality to it.
I did ghetto wrapping paper as a starving 30-year-old.
Mm-hmm. See?
I ate wrapping paper earlier today.
So
Come on,
so
man. Yeah.
We're all kind
Let's
of
get-
like buzzing around here. So let's just talk it out. Let's one at a time. New. We're okay,
Okay,
with new.
I would
being-
be fine with doing New Zealand at 5.
New Zealand
Yeah.
at 5. New Zealand. All right. New Zealand, Jesse, lock it down at number 5. Thank you for your service, New Zealand. Thank you for your service.
DYTT couldn't take you any further.
Yeah.
And just from the chat, they were saying,
Oh
that,
no. Come on,
Doug-
Mike. I'm gonna make a new Thor movie, Mike. Come on, Mike.
Come on,
Yeah.
They're saying that nude beaches should be number
Nude.
1.
Nude.
Newt beaches.
Newt.
Newt.
Nude beaches. I'm getting around to the chat. It takes me a second. Number 4.
Sounded like newspaper was next on chopping block. Because we've got what? Newspaper, New Orleans.
New
Renewable and new.
and renewable.
I would be happy with new being number 4 because
Yeah.
as much as it feels right to know something, I mean, it's not
Yeah.
better than
Knowledge is power, and
Yeah,
power
'cause-
corrupts. Absolutely, you're right.
What are you, an asshole? Like I knew that. All right.
Yeah,
Sure, bro.
what are you, an asshole? I agree.
Yeah. What are you, an asshole?
No, I'm from New Jersey.
Come on.
Hey,
fucking knew.
pretzels.
Fucking
I'm
knew
making
that.
pretzels over here. Anyways, number 4 is new. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
fine with me.
Jesse, lock it in. Number 4 is new. Oh man, you can't come on my show and do cool new stuff that I forgot. New Edition is a good one too.
Oh,
yeah,
New
New
Edition.
New
Edition.
Line
is
Cinema. God, this guy's so good.
Bobby.
He's hired. I'm out.
Bobby
Uh,
Brown, dude. Oh.
Number 3. Number
Would
3.
Belle Biv DeVoe
Hey, you
count
need
as
to
new?
cool it down. Slow
Yeah,
it down.
It's new. It's a new.
You're gonna lose
artist.
control. Okay.
All right. Number 3, we
Music,
got New Orleans,
music.
we got newspaper, we got renewables. What are we feeling?
New
Almost
Orleans.
Newspaper
New Orleans,
for
newspaper.
renewables.
Oh, ugh.
I would
New
say
Orleans
renewable.
is New Orleans is full of debauchery. Get that out of my face.
No way. That's why it's number 1, baby.
Loda, what were you gonna
Yeah.
say?
Dude.
Open containers.
Oh,
Yeah.
gross. Ugh, you gonna cough in my container? Gross. You're gonna
Yeah.
throw your beads and boobs in my container? No, thank you.
And all my droplets.
Ew, gross, disgusting.
There's no social distancing.
I think that New Orleans
I had
is
New
like.
Orleans is number 3 on my list anyway.
It was my number 1 because I think New Orleans is like a beautiful place in America that's this weird, like,
Eh,
half hallucination where people can just be weird and like it's gross and sweaty and swampy, and that's part of like the tax that you pay for the debauchery because you're drinking and partying and whatever, but you're like when you step outside you're like, oh, it's soup, oh no, and
but have you
I
ever,
have to eat shellfish at every meal, and then I'm gonna keep drinking, and it's just like this like place that you put yourself that's very unique to
I knew
America.
I knew a guy that was from New Orleans, and I asked him about it. And he said it smells like piss, and I hate it. That was the story.
I met someone from New Orleans too, and they hated it. They
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
it. Well, she moved there because her husband was in the military, but she thought it was like a shithole.
yeah, dude, everything you said made it sound like hell. I'm out on New Orleans.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's fair. Just put it down at 3. Let's just put it down at
I'll
3.
see
Is that
you.
good?
I'll see you in New Orleans.
Yeah,
There we go.
happy-
Sweating out
Jesse.
oysters.
Gotta
Jesse,
go.
lock
Number
it in.
3 is
I'm
still
taking
good.
it.
That's a respectable position to be in.
New Orleans is going down at number 3. I'm putting it down. Here we go. This is the final one of these words, either renewable or newspaper. It's going to make it to the top of the list. As I'm talking, go ahead and take a piece of paper, write down what you want number 1 to be, and we'll show it to the camera all Survivor style. Thank you so much for watching Stab. We got a bunch of shows later tonight. I think we have the Willie show after this. Jesse will take care of that. I'm terrible at plugs. And let's see. Thank you for watching Rankinator. You can look at the calendar below us with the little ticker. Not yet. Wait.
It's just my name.
Oh, okay.
Motherfucking name.
Give me a heart
Mayor.
attack.
Are you Ellie?
We'll get to plugs. We'll get there.
That's French for the mayor, right?
Yeah.
The mayor.
To see.
Le Mayor.
Let's go with Max. What did you write down for number 1? What you got?
I was really torn at the last minute.
I can't read it.
Renewables.
Okay, well, I'm not going. Rhoda, what did you have down?
Put newspaper.
Newspaper. Go ahead,
You're
show us what you got.
torn.
It's renewable. Renewable is the number 1 word. Wow, amazing. Jesse, lock it in. We did it.
Renewables. I hated renewables at first for the same reason of stonework, but then I said renewables out loud, and the words clearly there. So you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I respect that.
Number 1.
New work. Stonework.
Yeah, stonework, not stony work.
As
Stone
we're-
new work.
As we're closing down, let's go around and promote if we have anything to promote. Rhoda, do you have anything we want to promote?
I will be at the Sacramento Comedy Spot and Don't Tell Sacramento next Friday and Saturday. You can find me at all the social media sites at Rhoda Ramon.
Perfect.
Thanks so much for having me, guys.
Yeah, you've been a wonderful guest. Max?
Yeah, I'm part of a sketch group in DC called the Midnight Gardeners. We put out video sketches and audio sketches and a bunch of dumb bullshit. We're working on a podcast called the Midnight Public Radio. Should be coming out relatively soon. And yeah, my Instagram is my name backwards, Zam Nose Flow. So good luck looking that up.
What was it? Zam Nose Flow?
It's Max Wolfson backwards.
Okay.
All right, Lemaire, what do you got?
Yes. Well, okay. I host a game show sometimes on Mondays, very infrequently. It's called Feud. It's much like this game where you debate stupid things. It's called Feud, the game show of hilarious bad opinions, and that's Mondays at 7. I'll let you know when the next one is.
Perfect.
I have a podcast called Panties in the Mouth. Don't ask, just listen. I have another podcast called Alt Black. Please check that one out. And then follow me on all the social medias at Lemaire Lee, at LEMAIRELE. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Tinder, Japanese Grinder, which is a hoagie website. BTS.com, that's about the boy band.
Oh, man.
Cena Weeboo, everywhere. Please follow me. OnlyFans, ManyVid, Pornhub, anywhere. Follow me, please.
Yeah. I just wanted to ask real quick one thing.
Mhm.
Is the title Panties in the Mouth, Don't Ask? Or is it just Panties in the Mouth?
It's just panties in the mouth.
All right. I was just checking in case you're curious. You're typing that in. Leave that part out. Yeah, this has been Rankinator. You can find us at Twitter at @TRankinator. We have a Facebook page now and a podcast. It's doing well. Everything's great. Jesse, take it over. I know we're pressed for time. I'm gonna disappear in the background.
You're fine. Thank you again. Thank you, everybody. That's been Rankinator. We are just about done. Well, no, we're halfway done. I was going to say just about. No, we're only halfway done with the evening's activities. Come back at the top of, not the next hour, because that's 8. The top of the next hour. 9 o'clock. It's going to be Willie Listen. Willie Listen returning.
Willie
Nicole, Willie, and their guest, Damian Harmony. So that's going to be a little bit later. You guys hold on, and let's see a place where we can raid the Twitch audience. Who's doing stuff that we like? You know what? I don't think we ever get to raid Comedy Commons. They're doing a 24-hour stream, it looks like. Let's check them out. So hang on and come back, hopefully at 9 o'clock, to check out Willie Listen. In the meantime, hold on for the raid.
Raids.
What do you guys Twitch rating?
So hard to know what shows are starting and what shows are ending. It's like Twitch should just tell you. Thanks so much, everybody, for listening.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was amazing
Cheers,
fun.
ladies.
Really good time.